Hi there, this is Jonathan Gorman from iCreative, and today we're going to talk about the Desert Horizons Country Club app. And so the first thing you'll need to do is download the app from the App Store. And if you just go and do a search for Desert Horizons Country Club, you will find it, and the icon looks just like that. Once you download it, you'll then be able to open the app. And from here, of course, we are going to need to go and sign in. After you've signed in, we're then going to have a series of options that are very similar to the website. If you've used the site at all, you'll notice that on the site, you can also do tea times, dining events, court, fitness, and wellness reservations. You can open a work order, and you also have access to the member contact list. So today we're going to go through each one of these functions, and then I'm going to create a separate set of videos just for single functions in shorter, quick look videos. So the first thing we should talk about are tea times. Tapping on tea times at the top will then bring you to the four T's interface. And from here, once I've got golf selected, I can then go to the menu top left, and that's where I can select tea times. And from here, I can make, change, or view current tea times. And let's say I want to do a tea time for April 30th. I tap on the 30th, and I can select my tea time for 7:40 a.m. And on this screen, I'm then able to start to add my members. So number two, so obviously I'm going to be in the group number two. I'm going to then tap on members, and I'm going to do a search for Kathy. And then I'm going to do a search for my friend Bob. And then I'm going to do a search for my friend Lynn. And now I've got a full party. So what's nice about this is I can kind of get this arranged really quickly and easily right from my phone and book this, days and days in advance. Once I'm done with this, I can just simply click on submit request and my tea time will be booked. Now I'm going to use the arrow in the top left, just above where you can see menu, to back out to the main page here of the app. And next, we're going to talk a little bit about dining and other things that we can book right here on the app. So I'm going to go to dining, and it looks like as I scroll down, I've got a little cheat sheet here to make dinner reservations. Click on the reservations tab above. And these instructions are also going to be featured for you on the website. So the course of doing this is the same whether you're on the app or you're on an iPhone. And when I say app, I mean on the website. So I'm going to tap on the word menu with the three lines top left. And here I can go to reservations and I can simply make a reservation. The next screen is going to allow me to choose if I want to make a reservation for the dining room, for the lounge bar. I've got some choices here, which are really easy to use. And I can also select if this is a special occasion, if it's someone's birthday, engagement, graduation, or other. And once I've chosen the time, let's say I want to go for 6:30, and there's going to be four of us. And I'm going to change that to no special occasion. And then I'm going to click on continue. And again, I have the opportunity to just add the members. And once I add the members, I can submit my request at the very bottom. And sure enough, I will have secured my reservation. Pretty easy. And this is all done through that simple and easy to use 4Ts interface. So I'm going to keep backing out by using that gray arrow top left of the screen. to get back out to this opportunity to go look at some of the fitness and wellness activities. So at the top, it's currently set to dining, but then I can just go tap on fitness and wellness, and I can see I've got a whole list of the hours of operation, which is a nice reference. And it even has a little bit of a cheat sheet. Click on the event sign up tab above, and it it just kind of gives you some of the things that are going to be coming up that are really neat. The sound bath workshop sounds pretty cool. Group fitness schedule is all there waiting for me, and even all the info that I would need about the fitness shop and the all the contact info that I might need. So what I'm going to do is now tap on menu top left with the little three lines, and I just like to go and look at some of the classes that are available. And I can even filter them by category by clicking on that little green bar. And I can say, I'm really only interested maybe in the yoga and the mat Pilates and also a little bit for stretching and cardio strength. So now that I've chosen those four options, I'm going to hit the blue button just beneath it that says apply filters. And that way, I've really kind of, chosen the group of things that I'm most interested in. And it shows me all the dates and times in an easy to read list. It's really kind of helpful. If I wanted to do restorative yoga on May 16th, I just tap on that. And online registration is not yet available for this event. But if I maybe go back to something a little bit sooner, and here I have an opportunity to register. Registering obviously gives the club a clear list of how many people are going to be attending, who's going to be attending, so that we know it doesn't get overfilled. And it's just this easy. It's really nice little interface to use. And that's how you can sort of isolate the things that you're most interested in fitness and wellness. Well, obviously, courts are a big deal for all of our pickleball loving friends, and that's going to be something that's going to be available to us probably, hopefully at the beginning of next season. And now I'm going to keep backing out using that gray arrow top left of the screen, just so I can back all the way out to the main screen here. Don't forget at the bottom, you have account where you can look at my reservations and your settings. You can click on the little plus in the middle just to jump to a quick action. This is a nice interface because the buttons are really nice and big. So next I want to go to open a work order. So just by tapping on that quick action button at the bottom in the middle, I'm now able to go and jump on opening a new work order. And this is really cool because I can fill out something right here and just submit it right here electronically. I can also tap on this tree removal application, and it's just a form, nice and easy for me to use. I can try to get this guy printed out, and I don't think I can print this from an iPhone easily. So this may be the kind of thing that you want to attempt on a computer. But other than that, just opening a typical work order might be really easy from the iPhone app. Let's talk next about the calendar. The calendar is also customizable. I'm looking at it in a list form right now, which is really nice. And if I wanted to jump on this Thursday, May 1st backpacking trip, I can click on View. And what's really nice is the ability for me to sync this event to my calendar. So this is literally going to add this into my normal calendar. I'm on an iPhone or an iPad or a Mac, so I'm going to choose the iCal version of this. And I can just add this right to my calendar by clicking on that button at the bottom. Very handy to sync these events to your normal calendar so you can add them next to all of your other doctor's appointments and things like that. I can also, at the very top of the screen, instead of choosing list, I can choose calendar, and then I'm able to get to this screen where I can even choose it by month, or I can look at things by day by tapping on these tabs and see everything that's going on. So having this at your fingertips is a really nice trick for, when you're out and about and you just wanted to double check when the class that you want to attend is going to be held. So I hope that you'll take advantage of this calendar. Now, again, I'm going to use that arrow top left to just get myself back out. As I do these demos, I don't actually get access to gate access, but you can use this function. It's very handy from an iPhone to just make sure that the delivery that you're expecting, or friends or family that you've got coming into town, they're all going to be able to um, get in the gate because of the fact that you've chosen this. So that's a really nice thing to remember is available. This home screen also has featured events and news, and I can actually swipe these from left to right, or actually, I'm sorry, from right to left to see what else is hiding behind these. These are really kind of nice. This is a nice layout, all these nice cards, and I can tap on any of them and get a nice flyer to see exactly what this event is all about. And then when I'm done checking this out, just top left on that arrow backs me out a couple of levels, which is really helpful. And then finally, I've got this directory at the bottom of the screen, which is really nice for me to see guests, members, or buddies. And under members, I just got everybody. And if I'm trying to figure out what my friend Kathy's info is, I can just start typing her name. And once I find my friend Kathy, I can tap on her info, and I can even use that little, looks like a little human with a plus to add this person to my contacts. And I can add them by just clicking on Add Buddy. And that's also a nice little thing. So once I click on Add Buddy, now in the Buddies tab, top left, I'm going to have a few of my friends here, which is really kind of fun. So the members list is a powerful way for you to get in and see everyone's info and give them a quick call. You can even click on add to contacts right from their contact information, which is really nice. So yes, you can add them to the buddy list right in this app by clicking on add buddy, or you can add them to your actual contacts, which saves you the hassle of typing all this in manually to get into your phone. And at the very last, we've got this big menu that really has everything. I've got club directory, community map, online statements, all kinds of wonderful things here for you to check out that have to do with your account. So this is just an introductory video to get you familiar with the basics. So I hope this helps, and I hope you have a great day.